So we are submitting a project for the IBM Call for Code. Our project name is Cloud Hacker. So this comes under the community crisis management under the COVID-19 pandemic. So what happens here is it is very important to maintain distancing, social distancing in the time of this COVID pandemic. So our solution architecture is given here. So the project works on all GPS enabled and Bluetooth enabled Android devices. So what we have is basically we will have a device scanner installed into all the phones, which will, when your Android phone is enabled for its GPS and Bluetooth, it will first register using the chatbot, and the admin verification is carried out by Watson system, and it will send a message to the individual having the Android device to turn on the GPS location services and Bluetooth services. So what happens here is once the node, basic node, which is the individual smartphone Android device, once the Bluetooth and GPS is switched on, what happens here is the detection of Bluetooth and GPS is enabled, and depending on the proximity of the all the GPS and Bluetooth enabled devices in a particular proximity, say 200 or 300 meters, the person or the individual who is the basic node or node 1 can check out the number of GPS enabled devices, which will give a approximate count of people in a particular location, so that the individual can avoid those areas and go to some other area or commute through a different route so as to avoid the crowd density, thereby achieving an indirect social distancing, and it will give a boost to crowd control on an individual basis. Once the data is initiated and transferred to the individual smartphone based on the information provided to the user, he can start the commute, or he can go to a particular location where it is safe to go.